DeMarcano in the backfield. We're set. Wrapped up. Down he goes. Ball comes loose. And the Rams have it. Kobe Turner on the recovery for Los Angeles.
That this defense wanted to start. You just watch this four-man pressure as they go and collapse the pocket. Jared Verse starts. Byron Young, Josaiah Stewart on the other side. They force.
Stafford's got a man. He's got a touchdown, the rookie Ferguson. And Matthew Stafford says, don't count us out tonight just yet.
Stafford off of play action worked this way. Ferguson's working up, but then he's going to go back to the corner. So it ties in as though he's going to continue on that deep crosser, and that's what the defense is expecting instead. This offensive line is really good, and you start losing starters, it impacts you.
Stafford protected. He's got a man, and a diving catch by Terrance Ferguson. They're going to call him down. The ball came out, and the rookie tight end who they love from Oregon downfield, good for 28.
Like he is here in the slot, and he just takes off. But the protection, they're able to pick up the look that they get, and Ferguson.
Rush 4 again. Stafford. He's got a man open, and a big first down. Terrance Ferguson got free. Huge play.
Watch the safety come down. Here's the route. He gets a mismatch against a linebacker. See the safety down, taking Nakua away, and you get able to get away.
Corum stays in at running back. Again, rolling. Stafford throwing on the run, wide open. That's caught and taken to the 4-yard line by Mumfield.
Watch the defense react to the action away. And he's going to boot. This is what you always got to be aware of. Look at the open receivers. He's got a couple different options there until he throws it to Mumfield.
Rams without him. They bring the blitz again to the Niners. It's blocked. Stafford has a man. Ferguson catches this one. Down inside the 20. Stafford goes back to the rookie, and he delivers.
They're playing the run, and you got Ferguson right again on Gifford and coverage. Look.
Second down and 5. Stafford sets. And now he throws. Wide open. It's Ferguson. As Ferguson gains 35 yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, Ferguson comes in and then back out. And that's what holds the safety. Usually these tight ends are known for running these over. I really like him playing that nickel. He is so productive.
Third down and 8. Stafford's pass is caught. Terrance Ferguson. Pass from Stafford here in the first quarter. Number 18 gains 18.
And Terrance Ferguson, he's a second-round pick. Big.
Trevor Lawrence needing to get something moving, and he cannot. Another sack of Trevor Lawrence.
And you know the first touchdown's always a special one, but memorable to go across the pond and get their first one in a different country. You see the sack right there.
And Stafford's going to throw for it. And he's got himself a receiver. And it is a touchdown. Terrance Ferguson, the second rookie to catch a touchdown pass from Stafford today.
Bootleg, but it's a double move. You're going to see the corner post. Normally on a naked bootleg, you run to the corner. We're going to give a little lean there. Make them think we're running that naked bootleg. Come back to the post, and he's wide open.
Apparently there was helmet contact, so you can't take it off. Mike Pereira is going to be joining us throughout the day for the end zone. It's a touchdown grab by Note Mumfield.
Well, they said we're going to have to use everybody. Everybody's going to have to play their role. Nice little stick here to get to the inside. Good throw to the back of the end zone.
Right here, running here to Justice Hill, and that goes nowhere. Rams up to the task with Quentin Lake.
3rd and 10, 3 minutes. Pass is knocked away and almost picked off by Josaiah Stewart.
They walk him up here and then drop him. And I'll tell you what, if Stewart doesn't make this play, look at the other defender, Cam Curl. That was going to hit him right in the chest.
5 receivers. Stafford goes that way. He turns around, makes the grab. Does Terrance Ferguson.
52 out of Oregon and a rookie. What a brilliant college career, and what an opportunity. Rookie against Siegel. Put the ball up in the air.
Who's had trouble handling these kickoffs. Cardi, a bouncing ball, and this time it's Isaac Garendo who has no trouble handling that one. But his tackle, and the ball comes out. I heard a whistle. The question is, and he runs for the end zone here, but.
Right there, he's already wrapped up with him. The whistle started, forward progress was stopped, and then the ball gets ripped out.
And Evan, this is the 9th play of the drive. Ward has looked comfortable, but not when he's getting hit in the backfield. Flags down. Josaiah Stewart gets home.
It's just a speed rush. He's going to get past him. He's going to swipe the hands down, and Dan Moore has no option but to hold on there. Gave up 2 sacks last.
Marks, the rookie, remains. And that ball is batted down. Nice deflection by Stewart. Josaiah Stewart, a rookie out of Michigan, comes through.
Even if you get 3 to 5 yards, something like that, it makes it more manageable 3rd down. And that just tells you the amount of body.
2nd and 2. Back-to-back runs. Dowdle hit at the line. It's Josaiah Stewart and Ty Hamilton. A couple of the rookies. One from Michigan, one from Ohio State.
Incompletions. The one incompletion went to the guy who's supposed to be your number 1 receiver. To 6 different pass catchers. What's the confidence to be gleaned from that?
Well, yeah, I don't listen. I don't think it was anything perfect, but to just get little completions, get the ball in guys' hands, and then just see what they can do with it. I mean, you saw a little bit of that on the 3rd down that I hit our back out of the backfield with.
Mumfield, the rookie receiver, isolated right. A trips bunch tight to the left, and here comes the tight end. Davis Allen in motion. Play fake, end zone, touchdown Rams.
You love play action at the
for the
goal
touchdown.
line. That was for you, Maurice.
Pulls everyone up, and then Mumfield right behind the safety there with a touchdown.
Hell of a drive, by the way, by Nate Shieldhouse, the Rams pass game coordinator, who you're seeing there.
Brendan Presley in motion. He got a touchdown last week as they toss right. Hunter gets a block. He keeps his feet on the edge, and he pushes forward for a first down right in front of Aubrey Pleasant.
We're starting to see him kind of get going a little bit. You're seeing the violent runs as he's able to duck under a guy and keep driving his feet. I just can't wait for the time where he can just break one.
I feel really good about the 6 guys that we drafted. They still are writing their own story, but they're going to be factors for us. It's good.
There's one right on cue.
There he is.
Josaiah Stewart, welcome to LA.
Out there and be able to get home with a 4-man rush is big.
Sean, let's stay on Stewart. Michael Hoyt's gone. There's opportunity for him as the 5th Bigsby for a couple of years, so it took him a second to get the starting reps at Auburn, but once he got in there.
Struggled and caught at the 20.
Great catch.
Mumfield brings it in.
That's what we love to see by the young bull right there. Great concentration through the catch, off the tip. Throws